Well, you came on, it will have been one of a number of small events in your life, but you came on my radio show a while ago.
I thought I'd done something.
So
yes.
I do a show on Radio 2 on Saturdays.
That was it.
And you came in for that. And you are like one of these people that... what's the best way to describe it? People have such a deep affection for you. We posted a video from the interview.
Oh, did you?
And it's where
I
it went.
didn't know that.
I think it went. I would describe it as viral.
Yeah,
it went viral.
I didn't know that.
So basically, it was.
Well, I didn't catch it.
Right,
That's all.
but so it was me telling you that I used to be a maths teacher. And then you said, "Oh, you were a maths teacher." I said, "Yeah, before I went into comedy." And then you went, "You're in comedy," right? So that was a complete surprise to you, right? So that's fine. That's absolutely fine, and it was really funny in the moment.
You could have been offended.
But it's very
upset by that.
No, but it's very difficult to offend me. But so that went viral. But then, if you look at all the comments on the clip, people just adore you. They just absolutely adore you.
It makes me cry when you say that. Hello, I'm Miriam Margolyes, and I'm going to be on the Romesh show.
It's the Romesh Ranganathan show.
Oh, shut up, Romesh.
I'm going to do your intro, Miriam, now.
Oh, are you?
If you don't like it...
I hate being introduced.
Feel free to... Well, this is a good start then. That's how we're going to... I'm going to introduce you...
What are you going to say? Do you know how to pronounce my name?
How do you pronounce your name?
Margolyes.
Yeah, I'm going to say that.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
okay, on your bike then.
okay, good luck. Feel free to interrupt. My guest today is an award-winning actor. Best-selling...
Actress?
Well...
Actress. That's what I've got on my passport.
That's on your passport?
Yep, check between my legs.
Is that where you keep your passport?
Well, on occasion.
Okay, my guest today is an award-winning actress. Check between her legs if you don't believe me. Best-selling author and bona fide national treasure. She started performing with the Cambridge Footlights before going on to build a remarkable career as one of Britain's finest character actors. Theatre workers.
Actresses.
Oh shit! Sorry. One of Britain's finest character actresses. Check between her legs. Theatre workers range from Romeo and Juliet to Olivier-nominated solo show Dickens Women and Wicked the Musical. Her television work spans everything from Blackadder to Call the Midwife, and she won a BAFTA for a role in the film The Age of Innocence, directed by Martin Scorsese. And of course, she's known to millions around the world as Professor Sprout in the generation-defining Harry Potter film series. It's Miriam Margolyes, OBE, everybody! What did you think of the intro, apart from the gender issues?
Actually, I thought it was pretty good because you got the important bits in.
Yeah. Was there anything that we missed out that you...
I don't think... I'll think about it. I mean, it went by so quickly.
Yeah. I tried to rattle through it to avoid any more heckling.
I think. But no, it was good. I don't want to be reduced to just the things I've done that were successful. Sometimes the things that, were a crock of shit are better.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't... If I did an intro where I just mentioned all the stuff that was a crock of shit, you wouldn't be happy, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
No,
I think you did jolly well.
Okay, great. Well, it's lovely to see you again.
Thank you.
And we've actually got a gift for you here.
Are they onions? Because that's the only thing people ever give me is onions.
Okay.
Are they onions? Or radishes or something?
Why don't you just take... Here.
As long as it's not a fart cushion.
No, it's not a fart cushion. Not anymore.
I should just say thank you. How lovely of you.
No. I think you shoot from the hip.
It's a book.
Yes. Now that's...
Is it your book?
It's my book.
That's cool. Now I'll know that you are a comedian.
Yeah, now you know who the fuck I am.
I should have done my research.
Not at all. I don't think when you're being interviewed you need to do any research at all. I think it's fine.
No, I should, because it's polite. And I think it's hard to write, isn't it? It's not an easy thing.
Well, if you read that, I don't make it look easy. I can tell you that for nothing. I found it difficult. I found the beginning bit easy.
Did you know I'm a comedian? I'm thrilled. Thank you very much.
There is another gift in there, which I'm less excited about you.
Okay, let me have a look. We mustn't forget to take this with.
Yeah. Oh, you could just leave it. I mean, you can pretend you like it for now. Okay.
Oh, are they pills?
Yes.
Senecot
Yeah,
or
this
something.
is prescribed.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
I'll open it for you.
Thank you.
I think you're really going to like it. It's like an onion toy.
An onion toy?
It's an onion keyring, look.
Oh, I do like that.
Do you?
Because it's practical.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, people give you things that you just want to pop them straight in the charity box.
Yeah.
But this,
well,
no,
you can do
I
that
love
with the book, but...
And that's
what
an
do you
onion.
think? Do you like that? That's an onion, yeah. You're not...
Well...
What's the problem?
An onion with sunglasses?
Yeah.
Well, no.
I mean, they're trying to give it some character there.
It's got lots of character.
Yeah.
Not an onion character, but it's actually a bit like you, isn't it? Because it's brown with sunglasses. Anyway, thank you hugely.
No, you're very welcome.
I'm very pleased with...
No, that's fine. Do you want the box as well?
No, I don't really need the box.
Okay, fine. I'll put that down here. I'll take that for you and then I'll give it to you.
Don't forget to give it to me.
I won't. No, I won't.
Okay.
I won't.
So what are you going to ask me?
What would you like me to ask you?
Well, I want you to show me in all the variety and multiplicity of my character. Good luck, mate.
It feels tricky. We've only really got just over an hour. But
I want to interview you. That's the thing. Yes, I think you're interesting. You're sexy. I know you are. I mean, I can feel it from here, and I'm 84 and gay, as I say. But I can feel that there is, an arousal
happening.
Right, not
okay.
happening now.
Yeah, no, sure, but it could potentially happen.
It could.
Yeah,
but
okay.
Don't let it.
I won't let it. No.
Don't gamble with your happiness.
It is tricky because often I'm just chatting to people and I can feel them getting aroused. But you have to push that down.
Curb it.
I'm going to curb it.
Curb it.
I will.
But seriously,
no, I will do. I promise.
It's like cheesecake,
Yes.
It's a moment on the lips and forever on the hips.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's not worth it.
It's not. The cheesecake is not worth the slice, is it? Or
exactly.
Something. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for your advice.
I can't help giving it to you.
Yeah, I mean,
as they say.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, and I will. I will bear that in mind. Now, congratulations on your new documentary, Miriam Margolyes Made Me Me. It's on iPlayer now.
Well, there are two people who really deserve congratulations for that. One of them is Simon Draper.
Just outside.
Who is the kind of only begetter of it, because it was his idea. I didn't know anything about it. And a man called Gwyn Jones, who's the editor. And when you're making a film or anything, make sure you get a good editor.
Right.
Because they're the key. Because this thing that was on telly, it took 2 years. So there's 2 years worth of filming that had to be condensed into an hour. And I don't know how he did it, but I saw it with some anxiety, and I thought it was actually rather good. But because of him, not because of me.
I mean, okay, well, I think it was really good, and I'm sure it's good because of him.
Did you see it?
Yes, but I think...
Did you know that I was coming in when you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. But, when you came onto the radio show and we had the comments, a lot of people were saying, I don't know whether Miriam knows why and how she's so entertaining. Right? So there was a debate going on as to how self-aware you are, I guess.
I don't quite understand why I've suddenly become successful. That I don't, because I was always brilliant.
Yeah.
I was always talented, and I can become other people. But why I'm suddenly so popular, I truly don't quite get it.
Have you tried to put your finger on it at all? Like, how much time have you spent thinking about why that is?
Not a lot of time, because I think it's pointless. I'm just saying thank you. In the taxi here today, there was a sweet guy, and we ended up, and I gave a little video to his wife on his telephone.
Yeah.
And I think why, most of his passengers probably don't have to do that. So I'm surprised, interested, pleased, grateful, but I think it's not good to think about it too much, because otherwise I'll get kind of up my own bum.
Yeah. Do you think it's partly because this really does come across in the documentary, is that, first of all, I think it's the way it's done, the way Simon's done it, and sort of the nature of how it's filmed is amazing. You know, it's him just, it really, you know, it's, this sounds like this is not an insult. It's unpolished, isn't it? In terms of, and I'm sure a lot of polishing happened in the edit. But what I mean is, he comes into your flat, he's getting everything. You're talking about your bra. You know, he brings you the, you know, all
well,
of
it just happened that day.
Yeah.
I knew that I was going to be filmed, but I didn't know it was going to be on television. I thought it was, you know, just in a little situation like this in a podcast studio.
Yeah.
But I did have that new bra on, and it did me the world of good.
Well,
There's
you
no
said
doubt.
it lifted and separated.
It did. And I'm not wearing it today. I'm sorry.
I haven't. I wasn't making any comment about that.
I need several people to put it on for me, you see. And I'm on my own at the moment, so I couldn't.
So is that usual for bras, that they require a number of people?
Well, the problem is that I've got a bad shoulder.
Right.
I've had it for a long time, actually, because I didn't know how to fall, and I had to fall in a play for 6 months about 40 years ago, and it meant I've got I don't know, it's the rotator cuff doesn't quite cuff or rotate or whatever it should do, so I can't put my hands behind my back.
Right.
And when you probably know this, but when you put on a bra or take it off, you have to reach behind your back.
Yes.
I can manage with an apron because it's lower down.
Got you.
But a bra is a little bit, and you have to sort of arrange your tits into it.
No, I know.
And I need help, basically.
Sure. No, I get that.
So my lodgers do bra duty.
Right.
But I hadn't got them with me today, so I had to do it myself.
Well,
and
I mean,
thought,
look, you know, you look great.
Thank you. But the trouble is, you have to look down to see that. Whereas when they're up, it's better. But anyway.
Yeah. You said you were anxious about watching the documentary, but you are somebody that's kind of, you're just incredibly honest, and, you know, and I know authentic is a bit of a buzzword, but that is what you are. So what made you feel anxious about this documentary then?
I suppose because, first of all, I didn't know it was going to be a documentary. So, and also I thought that people would say, am I allowed to swear on this thing?
Fuck yes, yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
okay,
go for
good.
it.
Because I know there's a time when you can't, and people usually tell me.
Oh yeah, no, you can swear as much as you like.
It's just that I don't want people to say, "Who the fuck does she think she is?" Worth an hour of television like that. And it wasn't a puff piece for me. It was something different, which turned out to show me as I think I am, as I hope I am, and actually a modest person, aware of that I'm not that special. You know, I mean, I'm clever, but I'm not that special, and I just didn't want people to think, who the fuck does she think she is? So I thought that might be a possible result of that. But so far, it hasn't been. And people have just been very warm and friendly about it. So I'm pleased.
I mean, you're very funny in it. You're naturally very funny. It's very moving. The relationship between you and Simon's really nice.
Well, he is a dear man. That is true. He's a sweetheart, and we've known each other quite a long time. But he's a director.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's become a friend now. Well, when, you know, I mean, I ordered him about a bit. Well, I didn't realise I was, but I sort of said, you know, can you give me that? Go and get this. And he could have taken offence, but he didn't. He was lovely. And we really are genuinely friends, I think.
Did you feel completely comfortable when you watched the final thing?
I felt embarrassed because I was in a screening room with a lot of people in a hotel just last week, I think it was. And I found that a bit nerve-wracking because, you know, you want to look good and all that. And I just thought, oh, God, you fat cow, you ugly, wrinkled, pimply, you know. But that's very superficial, of course. But women are like that. You know, we like to look.
Men are like that too.
Actually, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. Anyway, a very nice thing is that we're going to the Sheffield Documentary Festival.
Congratulations.
On your fucking knees, mate. You'd like that. I mean, it's really an honour to be asked.
It is an honour, yeah. I've never been asked.
And
have you been asked, Ben? Ben, you direct documentaries?
No, never been asked.
Yeah.
Your time will come, young man.
A lot of people are saying his best years are behind him creatively, but thank you for the encouragement.
Well, I'm thrilled because that is special.
Yeah, that's very special.
For your peers to want to hear what you've got to say about something is really lovely. So that is a plus.
You said you don't want to be seen as a farty old lady.
Well,
you don't want to be reduced.
It's a bit late for that, isn't it? Because I am a farty old lady. And actually, that's probably the only thing people really know about me. But everybody farts. I don't know why. Even Celia Imrie has suddenly taken it into her head or bottom to fart.
Yes.
And,
Did you feel creative? Did you feel that was creative theft?
Yeah.
That's your bit, isn't it?
Well, it's everybody's. It's just I was asked to be on Traitors.
Right. Why did you not
I
want to do
don't like those eliminating things.
Oh,
you know,
the challenges.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh, do you mean the round table where they talk about banishing?
Well, I haven't seen the programme.
Okay, fine.
But I don't like what's that other thing where you go to a jungle? You
I'm
know,
a celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was asked to be on that. It's just not my thing, that. I don't think. I like sitting round like what we're doing now and chatting.
Yeah.
And finding out about each other.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But then were you not thinking about like sort of capitalising on your sort of the spike in your popularity?
Well, I'm happy to make money. And
Yes.
I'm writing a book at the moment, which is called Miriam's Full English.
Right.
It's quite a clever title,
Very
don't you think?
Yeah,
And,
yes, very. What a clever title. So what's the book about?
The thing is that I find life terribly sad and difficult at the moment. I think the world is in a shit state.
Yeah, agreed.
And I can't write a book and not reflect that and say something about it. And then I'm going on a tour, and this is the bit that is really exciting, and this is where I'll make the money. And that's what I am interested in capitalising on. So I'm going around something like 34 cities, I think.
Right.
And I'm going to talk on a stage, and people will ask me questions. And I love that. And I'll make a lot of money out of that.
Well, congrats on that. What sort of things do people ask you?
Well, they don't ask me about serious things very often.
Okay.
But I'm going to make them.
Okay. How do you do that?
I'll ask them about them.
Okay, got you.
And then they'll be serious.
More serious.
Yes,
okay,
I think so.
But what sort of things do they ask you? Do
They ask me, who was my best fuck or something like that.
Right.
You know,
They ask you that.
Yeah.
Audience members will say,
yes,
Miriam, who is your best fuck?
They put it on a iPad. They don't.
But they'll
they
write
don't
the
actually
word. They'll
shout.
write the words. Who's your best fuck?
Yeah.
And would you answer those questions? Will you
Of
answer?
course,
Okay.
you have to answer every question that your audience asks.
You will answer every question. So
Yes.
what's your answer to who's your best fuck then?
Well, I think I would have to say my partner,
Right.
because I haven't fucked lots and lots of people.
Okay.
I'm not like you.
Do I give? Do I give you the impression that I fuck lots of people?
Yeah,
Do I?
yeah.
That's not true. I'm glad I give off that vibe
Why are you glad?
because it's
It's not the best vibe to give out.
Oh shit! No, but no, it's not. I'm sorry. I'm not glad. I'm indifferent. No, but it's.
You're a liar as well, aren't you? Fucking hell. No, I think I came late to sex. You came early.
That's true, many times.
Well, that's...
I've heard that a lot.
And now, the funny thing is, it seems to me so far in the distance that I can barely remember actual fucks.
Right.
You know, because
when you
they
say
all
actual
blend.
Yeah, but when you say actual fucks, you mean like the individual fucks?
The individual moment of joy, of discovery, of exquisite joy and pain and thrills and all that.
Yeah.
I think it's a jolly good thing.
Fucking?
Yes. But it's not the most important thing to me anymore.
No.
I think it was at one time, but not anymore.
Right. Okay. So your partner is the answer. Now, we're talking about, you're talking about making money. Is this true? £320,000 from Cameo?
Well, it's actually more now.
Okay.
And thankfully, the odious niggle has withdrawn from Cameo.
Who is the odious niggle?
Mr. Garage.
Oh, I see. I did Question Time with him.
Yes, he's been on that a lot.
He has, hasn't he? It's quite controversial how much he's been on it, actually.
What was your reaction, your immediate reaction to him on that?
Well, we got into it a little bit, and then because it was around the time of Brexit, and I had just been onto the Vote Leave kind of website, you know, their campaign website, and I remember there was a picture of an immigration officer asleep at his desk, and then there were lots of kind of cultural stereotypes, like this caricature of cultural stereotypes sneaking into the country next to him. And so I had just seen that day, and so I was like thoroughly like pissed off. And so he and I sort of got into it a little bit because I just felt like I'm saying an obvious thing. They were demonising immigrants in order to put their argument across, and using stereotypes, and they're coming to steal everything and all of that kind of stuff. Very much kind of a Diet Coke version of the kind of rhetoric we're seeing now. You know, that was it was being smuggled at that stage. Now it's much more openly being said, and you know. And so it's got much more dangerous now than it was. But yeah, we got into it a little bit. But then, to be honest with you, Miriam, so I was sat. It's all politicians apart from me, and they're all going at it. And to be honest with you, all of the politicians, all of the other MPs and other guests were having a go at Nigel. The thing that shocked me the most is as soon as it finished, they were all so chummy. I couldn't get my head around it. You know, so it felt like it was a bit of a, you know, I guess they have to get on. But I was surprised that people that were so opposed in their views were just, you know, I think they went out for a drink afterwards.
Probably. Well, I think that's partly what's wrong with the world, that people don't care enough inside, deeply care about how there is exclusion, separation, bridges, borders, wars. What's happened to the English? Maybe we were always like that. I don't know. I hope not, because I love being English, principally because of the language.
Yeah.
The language. We have the best language.
Do you think so?
Oh, without a doubt. Well, we've colonised everybody else's. You know, that's why. You know, all the Indian words we have, like bungalow and, I mean, whoa, jodhpurs. Yes. It's fabulous.
Yeah. So you've made more than £320,000.
Yes. As of now, I've made, I think, 570,000 at the last count, which was
£570,000 from Cameo.
Yes, that was, but that's not. I mean, that's the whole shebang since I joined Cameo.
But But then, are you having to do it all the time? Are you doing it all the time? Like, how many hours a day are you spending on Cameo?
Well, I try not to spend more than a couple of hours on it.
A day?
A day.
Okay.
Because, you know, there's lives for living.
Sure.
But people are asking. One of the things I notice is that the cameos now are asking for advice and for what they call pep talks,
right,
rather than happy birthday. or
So
something
people
like
ask
that.
people ask for you to give them advice on something.
I know, and it's difficult because they don't give you enough information to know that you're telling them useful stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm very grateful to Cameo. I have to be honest, because it means that I can spend rather more freely than I would have done otherwise. But Nigel Farage was on Cameo.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's right. I don't think a politician should be doing that.
No.
I really don't. I'm not a politician. I'm not standing for office. I've just got my hand out for money.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
That's honourable. And I do want to take this opportunity to say thank you to Nigel for doing that birthday message from my son. Now we've got we've got a question from my mother, actually.
Yes.
It's on voice notes, so let's hear it now. I don't know what this question is.
Hi, Miriam. This is Romesh's mum here. What's the best and worst part of being in your 80s? I'm not there yet, but you are an inspiration. Have a wonderful day. Love to meet you. And I watch all your program. Love you so much. Bye.
That's nice, isn't it?
That's lovely. What is your mum called?
Shanti.
Shanti.
Yeah.
Shanti. Shanti, thank you for that lovely message. I'm very flattered that you like what I have to offer. So let me answer the question. The worst thing about being 80 is my weak pelvic floor. I piss myself all the time, and everywhere I go, I always take spare knickers because you never know. And that's honestly the truth. I don't like it, and I don't say it to be funny. I say it because it's true. And it's a bloody nuisance. But if I'd done pelvic floor exercises, maybe I wouldn't be so pissy. But that's the worst thing. So, darling Shanti, do your where do I look at? Do your pelvic floor exercises.
Mum.
Okay.
Thank you.
And the best thing about being 80, and I'm going to be 85 in 6 weeks, the best thing, I think, is not being afraid to meet people, not being afraid to go into a room and just be. Sometimes that's because people know who I am and they're sort of starstruck because they think I'm a star. But it gives me confidence. I feel more empowered, I believe is the word now, to be and just to go into a room and talk to people, which is what I love doing. And by the way, may I congratulate you on the son that sits beside me at the moment. He's not without fault, of course, neither am I, but he is a generous, gentle, well-brought-up young man, and I know that's because of you.
Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, Mum, I love that. Do you think that, you talked about getting more confident about walking into a room, and when you arrived here, you're being Miriam Margolyes. There's no, you're just in. Do you think that's because, you said it's because you're in your 80s. Is it because you're in your 80s or because of your celebrity? Which one do you think it is?
I don't honestly know, because I think I've always been a show-off. And because my friends, those who are still alive from school days, they tell me that I was always a bit like that. But I think it does, the fact that people might have seen me or know who I am already means that when I speak to them, they're not going to be frightened or think I'm going to hurt them or something. So that is nice. And I tell you honestly, Romesh, when I go on stage, I really do get a buzz from the affection that I feel comes over. Now, of course, I've said that, people will say, "Oh, fuck her, we're not going to do that," But it is a very wonderful thing when you come on stage to feel that people want to see you.
Yeah.
And that is lovely.
What sort of audience is it? Is it like a complete cross-section of different people?
It is. They're totally mixed. But when they put something on Facebook, sometimes they put, "Oh, I can't stand her, she's vile," or "She's very Marmite, isn't she?" Which means that some people really don't like me and some people do.
I'm very Marmite too.
What isn't Marmite?
Exactly.
Look at the royal family. The royal family's Marmite. Some people love them, some people don't. That's you're alive. When you're alive, that's it. You can't be totally loved and popular. But I always wonder, why are they on my page if they don't like me?
Well, do you think it's a good thing to? Because one of the things you said, I think you said it to Sally Phillips in the documentary when you're doing the podcast.
She's a class act.
You said when you were younger that you felt like you were very important, right? And as you're getting older, actually, I think what you said was something along the lines of, you're only as important as the happiness you bring to the world, and you are trying to accept that you're not as important as you used to think you are, right?
How intelligent of me to say that.
Yeah, really smart. Yeah,
that's quite lucid.
It was very lucid. But the point, the reason I bring it up is because you've had this massive jump in the nation's affection. People really love you, and then you look at the comments, and you are, social media. It gives you a direct channel of what people think about you. That is quite dangerous. If you're trying to turn down the ego, or whatever you want to call it, that's quite difficult. It's quite a difficult thing to do when you're so in tune with or connected to what people are saying about you. Do you find that relationship difficult? Is that hard for you to balance?
I don't think it's difficult because I'm not stupid.
That's a fair point.
I think you just accept the good bits, but acknowledge that you are not perfect. And that is true. I am not. But I think I'm a damn sight more perfect than Nigel Diddles, I mean, I want to make people happy. I want to tell the truth. I do what Mummy taught me, which was do the right thing. She always said that. And she said, "You know what the right thing is, do it." Well, why doesn't that orange fiend over the pond, why doesn't he do the right thing?
Yeah. Well, he thinks he is doing the right thing, in fairness to him.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
He doesn't think he's being evil, does he? He thinks he's like, he believes that he's doing what his mummy told him, right?
Well, I don't know what to say about him. I am lost for words where he's concerned. I do think he's evil. Scary, evil. And if he decides one day to put his finger on the nuclear button, think what that could mean to the world. No, I want to be honest, do the right thing, and I take life seriously. I'm a serious person. I'm not just a sort of funny little wobbly thing. I mean, I care about the world. I want people to be happy. And when I see somebody's written something horrible about me, what I usually do is I go and look up their profile. And sometimes I think, well, I don't have to worry about them.
That's very tempting to do that. There's a quote in your book, Miriam's Full English. It's a very clever title. And the quote says, "I believe in fairness and fun, free love and free speech, and all of them are under threat." What makes you say that?
Because of the change in the atmosphere, the public atmosphere in England, that people are being encouraged to blame immigrants, asylum seekers for all the wrongs that have happened. Nobody looks to themselves to think, now, why did that happen? There's a lack of compassion, of understanding. I remember the war. I was born during the war in 41, and I can remember that people were friendlier then, just less scared. It's never going to be like that again. I know that. But we've got to be kinder. We really have to be kinder to each other. And that's what I want to see. Not a kind of woolly acceptance of everything, but when you see someone's in distress, that it should call out in you a humanity. And I'm not politically wise. I make stupid statements quite often, actually. But I am human. And if somebody extends to me humanity or shows me their vulnerability, I want to do something about it. I haven't lost my humanity, and I don't want people to lose theirs. And England has always been a little bit, I reference that Punch cartoon, which I think was in something like 1884, when there are two guys sitting on a fence and somebody goes past, and one says to the other, "Who's he?" And he says, "A stranger." And the other fellow says, "Heave half a brick at him." And that apparently is a well-known attitude of some people. If you're a stranger, I hate you, I fear you, I want to kill you. Well, we've got to change that.
How come you, because as you said, you're in your 80s, 85 in 6 weeks' time.
May the 18th,
May
everybody.
the 18th, so if anybody wants to,
Send a card.
Send a card or...
Not a bomb, a card.
No, not a bomb. Let's be clear, in case anybody was thinking it would be a good idea to send a bomb, Miriam's not open. She's absolutely not open to that. But a lot of people, as they get older, move the other way. You become less tolerant and become, I guess I'm oversimplifying, but swing to the right slightly, I guess. Why do you think that hasn't happened to you?
I don't know. I was properly brought up. I've read books. I see people's pain. I mean, look, on television, in the news, every day we get buildings blown up, kids with their bones sticking through their flesh from starvation. How can we not be reached by the sadness of the world? So that's what I think keeps me caring. I don't want to be someone who says stuff all that. I'm, like that chap who makes Hoovers, Dyson.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
The hand dryers are quite good though. If we were looking at a full English, are you a fan of full English, by the way?
Yes,
okay.
But I don't like too many fried things because it makes me burp.
Right.
And the other thing too.
Yes. But you big fan of a hash brown?
Not anymore.
No, I didn't think so. That's why I asked. Do you hate hash browns?
I don't
Why do you
hate
not like
them.
Why do you not like them anymore?
Usually because the fat that they're cooked in is old.
Right.
Old fat.
Okay.
And I'm old fat. I don't want to eat it.
Yeah. But if they said we've got fresh fat, you'd be up for a hash brown.
Fresh fat,
Yeah,
yes.
fresh fat. Okay, great. What do you when you go out and do your tours and stuff like that? Is that the thing that gives you the biggest buzz? Because
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
I don't know if you're aware, I'm a comedian, but I think the thing. I mean, it's probably different for me than it is for you, but an audience, when you say something that gets a whole room rocking, I don't think there's many other buzzes like that in life. Is that what your experience of that is?
Yes, I think to feel an audience with you and that you're sharing in their pleasure, that's the best of all.
Now, look, let's talk about one of the things I wanted to do when I was talking to you is cover the multiplicity of your career. Don't just want to talk about Cameo. Don't want to just talk about your documentary, although it's great. Don't want to talk about your book, which has a very clever title. Acting. Now, you're an incredibly accomplished actress, aren't you? Were you always destined to be a performer? Was that the only thing you wanted to do when you're growing up?
Yes. A natural show off.
Yeah.
Came out of the womb dancing sort of thing.
Yeah.
with lots of black hair already. I'm going to give you such a treat. I'm going to fart.
Oh, thank you.
And, you know.
Yeah.
There we are.
Thank you so much,
That
Miriam.
is pretty special.
Do you always know when they're going to come?
I have a couple of seconds warning.
Okay. And then will you always announce?
I think it's only decent to announce
But will you
it.
announce in any context? Like if you're in a library, would you say?
If people were near me, I might.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you thought about monetising it?
No.
Are you aware that some people sell them in a jar?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's true.
Well, I'm not selling my farts, and that's that.
Okay.
I give them freely and without rancour.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for the gift. So you always wanted to be an actress.
Yes.
Do you remember when you first made the? I mean, people like us that go into, and I'm not saying that I'm on the same level as you, but people like us that get into entertainment, we are show-offs. There's a narcissism there, right? But why was it acting in particular that you wanted to?
Well, Mummy was somebody who wanted to act, and decent Jewish girls didn't do that then. So she put all her longing and vicarious delight into my achievements. And I have a natural enjoyment of words. And as I said, English is the most wonderful language to speak. And I think when I was at school, we were well taught. We had terrific teachers. And I just found that I could make people laugh. And so I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I think when you become someone else, when you go into a character, that is a fascinating experience. And it's something that takes rehearsal time, and that you share it with the others on stage with you. So I don't really like one-person shows. I've done one which has been very successful, but it's very lonely.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do any more. People keep sending me one-person shows as if the stage is, too small for anyone else to be on it once I'm on it. But that's not what I want. I don't think that I can remember lines long enough now to do a show. But I loved when I became another person. I remember in Australia, I did a play called I'll Eat You Last, which was about an American woman agent called Sue Mengers, who was Barbara Streisand's agent at one time. And that really was my becoming completely another person. And that pleased me. I thought, I have let Miriam go. I'm not Miriam anymore. And that was an achievement.
And is it theatre acting in particular that you love, or is it TV and film? Is that up there with it? Or I mean, they're different disciplines.
No, it's theatre.
Yeah. What is it about theatre that you love so much more than doing it on camera?
I love you, the audience. That's what I love. That I've tried to describe it, and I think I've called it. It's a golden thread. I'm holding one end, you're holding the other.
Yeah.
And it's utterly delicious. It's joyous.
And you were part of Footlights, weren't you?
That was not joyous.
Why was that not joyous?
It was a long time ago, and I think it shows me in a very bad light that I bear so much rage and irritation when I recall it. But women weren't allowed to join Footlights in the days when I was there. And the very brilliant young men who were the Footlights were also mean-spirited and jealous of anybody who took their light. They were immensely competitive with each other. And I had a real run-in with the boys in the Footlights review that I was in, which was in 1962, which was called Double Take. Trevor Nunn directed it, who was a sweetie, actually. And John Cleese and Graham Chapman were particularly venomous.
Towards you?
Yeah.
In what way? What were they doing?
Well, the thing they did that was the most hurtful was that they stopped speaking to me off stage.
Right.
So that it's called being sent to Coventry. Well, it was. Do you know that expression?
Yes, I've heard that expression. Yeah.
And that's what they did, and it wounded me terribly. And I wasn't invited to the cast party, so I complained, and I went to the cast party, but I've never really forgiven them. I think John and Graham were really brilliant young men, but they lacked that thing which is the human part of the gene, and their comedy was soulless ultimately. And I'm glad he's old and unfunny.
Did you speak to them years on at all, or was that the end?
I remember when the King was 60 and he was Prince Charles then, there was a performance. Lots of people came and did their turn, and I was one of them who was asked to perform, and John was the master of ceremonies, and he decided to play it in a wheelchair, probably because he thinks that 60 was very old then. And he pretended that he didn't know who I was or how to pronounce my name when it was his job to announce me. And he said, now wait a minute, Miriam Margolyes, and he thought that was funny, and I didn't.
So did you sell it? What did you say something to him?
I said, "Oh, come on, John, you know my name."
Fair enough.
That was all I said, and then I did whatever I had to do. But I thought that showed a nasty little man, a puny little man.
No, fair enough. I think you're very honest there. Now, let's talk a little bit about TV and film. Blackadder is
it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's
my
gorgeous.
favourite sitcom. It's unbelievable. Just so insanely funny. What was your experience like on that show?
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
I loved it. They were all heavenly. I mean, they were real grown-up men, you know, they weren't, and they were public school boys just like the other lot, but they had heart and humour and sweetness. I love them all. I still love them. I'm still, you know, I know Stephen, I know Hugh, they're just, and Tim McInerney, and Tony Robinson.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir. Whoa. No, I love him.
Was it because it's very precisely written? Were you sticking exactly to the lines? Was it loose?
Well, it's a long time ago, and I can't exactly remember what it was like rehearsing. It was joyous. It was fun. It was happy. It was happiness.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was stressful because we had to get it right, and Rowan was really anxious. I mean, he was very stressed, but I loved it, and I still think it's one of the most brilliant things that's ever been on television anywhere.
It's an incredible show,
and I was in 3 of the series. I was the Spanish Infanta, which was great fun, with Jim Broadbent, who's a genius. And you should interview him. He's a bloody genius.
Okay,
and then I was Lady Whiteadder, which I think is almost my favourite of the parts that I had. And then I was Queen Victoria.
Yes,
again with Jim Broadbent playing Prince Albert.
No, it's incredible. It's incredible.
So I've been very, very fortunate.
Do people still talk to you about Blackadder? Or?
Yes, all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Especially blokes. And blokes think that I can remember the lines. You know, it's 40 years ago.
Yeah. Do you ever watch it back now?
How can you watch it back?
Well, you can watch. I mean,
Is it on? It's not on television.
You
is
can
it?
watch it online. I'm pretty sure.
No, I haven't. I don't watch comedy. I don't like it much, except for.
That must be why you didn't realise I was a comedian.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
No, there are some good things. I love that thing, something country.
This country.
This country.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
Really brilliant.
Yeah.
And I liked some of the of Ruth Jones's stuff with.
Gavin and Stacey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of that, not all of it, but some of it. No, it's hard to be funny on television. Oh, there's that Australian thing about the dog.
Colin from Accounts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Colin from Accounts. Oh, bliss. Absolute bliss.
Yeah, so there you do know some comedy. Harry Potter. What was that like to work on? I mean, that is the thing about being in Harry Potter is that is an indelible mark on so many people's.
It is, yes.
Memories. That is, you're now stuck in people's life experience. Because it's such a big part of people's lives.
I know, and I didn't realise that.
Yeah,
because when people said on Cameo, they say, we're having a Harry Potter themed wedding. And I would say, well, I think it's time you let that go. I mean, but that you can't let go bits of your childhood. Yeah. And I didn't realise that because it wasn't my childhood. I was in my 50s or 60s when I did that. And I think it's terrific. I think it's wonderful. I've let it go. It wasn't the most important job for me.
Was it not important for you at the time even?
It was important in terms of career. Yeah. But it didn't impinge on me the way, working with Donald Sinden, for example, when I did She Stoops to Conquer. By the way, if David Essex watches this, I'm really keen to see him again. I don't know how to get in touch with him, but he's so lovely. He's a gorgeous man. I loved being with him.
Dave, should we just do a direct? You can just do down the camera.
Dave, it's Miriam. Do please get in touch with me. I'm nearly 85 and I don't want to die before seeing you again. So I love you and I think you're wonderful.
Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. And it's out there. Have you said it publicly before that you're trying to get in touch with David Essex?
I don't think I have, actually.
Well, there you go. Maybe it's going to happen.
Let's hope.
Yeah, fingers crossed. So you've worked with enormous names, like legendary set of actors and people that you've worked with. Who's your favourite? Do you have a favourite?
Well, I do. I love Eileen Atkins, who is a dame, and she's probably most known from the Robert Altman film. Was it called Downton Abbey? No, something. Maybe it was called Downton Abbey. And Martin Clunes' series, and she played the old lady in it.
Gosford Park?
Gosford Park, that's it.
Great work.
Yes, I knew it was the name of something. I just think she's the best actress that I've ever seen. And I love her and I know her.
Right.
So that's such a thrill. She's quite old now, but I just love her. And I've known Dame Maggie, whom I loved also. Dame Judy, I know her a bit. And she's, these are the people who enrich our lives.
What do you know that when you talk about the people that you think are really good actors and actresses, do you think can that be learned, or do some people are you just given some sort of, does the universe just give you some extra thing that puts you to that level?
I think you're born with a gigantic talent.
Right.
You can improve.
Yeah.
You can nourish and respect your gift. But if you don't have it to start with, you're not going to get it. It's there. And what Dame Eileen has that I will never have is economy. She can do it playing very small And I'm afraid I play very big.
That's not a bad thing, though, is it?
Well, it's not. It's just what I've got.
Yeah.
I give what I've got. But she has a definition and a focus. I just don't have that.
And have you consciously thought about refining or honing, or, I mean, obviously you're incredibly talented, but how much thought
Do you think I'm incredibly talented?
Yeah, of course you are. It's undeniable.
That's nice.
It is undeniable, isn't it? So how much thought have you given to try and push it, or do you ever think, I wish I was better at this, or I wish I could do this? How much of that has entered your kind of thoughts?
I think you do, of course, think about it a lot. Where I think that I am really brilliant is vocally.
Right.
I think that I can do things on a microphone and read words in a way that illuminates and defines them. And I'm particularly good with Mr. Dickens because he built big too, but he built true. His characters are based on truth. I don't think they're caricatures. But I do think about the things that I'm not so good at. And of course, I was never trained. I didn't go to drama school. I thought I could manage without. Well, in the end, I managed without, but it took a very long time.
So do you wish you had gone in a way?
I don't think I do, because I would have perhaps lost something that is Miriam, and I would have become Arada-ish or Lambda-ish, because you do. I'm not unhappy with the Miriam that sits here before you.
Nor should you be. I mean, it's a great Miriam. Congratulations on being the Miriam that you're being.
Thank you.
Who would be the most surprising person that you've worked with that would surprise us the most?
The most surprising? Well, I became incredibly fond of Bobby George, who was a world darts player.
Yeah.
And there is a humanity in him and a comic touch that I just adore.
How did you cross paths with Bobby George?
Because we did a documentary together,
right?
Travelling around India.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have expected to be so fond of him because he's not educated. He's big and he cares about darts, and I don't care about darts particularly. There was a humanity, and he's a Tory. Well, I mean,
I always thought that's an immediate red flag for you.
Yes, normally speaking, I'm very chary of Tories, but I met John Major, and I thought he was
something about him.
Yeah, just I respected him. And I have to respect these grand old Tories who tell it like it is, who say that Brexit was a terrible mistake.
Yeah.
And it was. It really was. It has affected my life because I can't go and live in the house that I bought, the first house I ever bought in Italy, which is where Heather and I wanted to end our lives together. Now, I'm going to have to do something about that. I'm either going to have to become Dutch or Italian, and I'm already Australian as well as English. So how many nationalities do you have to have before you can live in the house that's yours? So I don't get that. But no, Bobby George is a really fine person.
What is the, you've done so many things. You are in your pomp, you're very well loved. What is the thing that you want people to associate you with the most? Is there something that you're proudest of that you want people to talk about with regards to you? Is it Blackadder, for example, or is it something else?
Well, it's funny because I'm being asked to provide my own obituary, really.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it like that.
Well, I'm nearer to death than you are, probably.
Well,
let us hope.
You don't know my family history. No, I'm
Why,
joking.
do
I'm joking.
You look after yourself.
I will
Yeah.
do. No shagging.
No, I would like to think that people will remember the work I did on Charles Dickens.
Right.
Because he is the great Englishman. He is the great English writer. I think as great as Shakespeare. And I've done very good work on Dickens. And I'd like people to remember me that way. So kind of seriously, because I don't want to cheapen myself and just be, as I say, kind of farty and all that, all of which is true. You can't.
Sure,
you
but
can't say
that's a small aspect of
a small aspect
of the Margolye's oeuvre.
not Yeah, I'm. Look, I'm me.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm offering you.
yeah, and that's great. It's a great offer. Is there anything that you'd still like to do that you haven't done? Have you got any ambitions left
yes.
unfulfilled?
I want to go to Africa, the real Africa,
Yeah.
and see my elephants, because I've adopted 3 elephants and a rhino. And I've never actually been to the real Africa. I've been to North Africa and South Africa, but I haven't been to, Mali or Ghana or Ethiopia.
Ethiopia's great. Ghana's great.
I'd love to go there.
I mean, they're all great, but I mean, those are the 2 that I've been to.
I know India, you see, a bit. I've been to Goa. I haven't been to Sri Lanka.
Right.
And
okay.
I'm hoping to go. I really want to go there.
Okay, but I mean, that all seems. Have you pitched those ideas to anybody about doing a documentary there?
I've mentioned to a couple of people, and I think it might happen. I'm hoping next year.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
We are playing a game. We're going to play a little game with you now, Miriam.
Oh fuck!
It's called.
Oh Christ!
It's
A game.
a game, but it's not. You just sit there. There's
Okay.
no. You don't have to do anything apart from what you're doing now. The game's called Misquoted.
Yes.
I'm going to read out 5 things that you may or may not have said, and you just
Okay.
have to tell me whether you think you said them or not. It's Misquoted.
Right.
Does it feel? Have I explained the rules properly?
Yes.
There's
okay.
no prize, and there's no forfeit either. So really, the stakes couldn't be lower.
That's good. I like that.
All right.
Low stakes.
Here's your first one. Good luck. I'm a grand dame and a gooner.
I don't think I would have said that
You didn't.
because the language is a little common.
Oh.
But I am a supporter of Arsenal.
Yes, but you wouldn't say gooner.
I wouldn't.
No.
I say I'm a supporter of Arsenal.
I'm a supporter of Arsenal. Arsenal fan? Is that too common?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. I should have worn the scarf, but I wore.
You're a big Arsenal fan, aren't you?
I am.
Did you watch? What do you think about how we're doing?
Well, I'm a bit disappointed. I think Arteta made a mistake in not using some of the, the established team rather than the new ones.
Right.
But I understand why he did it. And I think one mustn't run away when the going gets tough.
So you said false, and you were correct. Well done. You're 1 for 1. I wasn't really interested in men, and I'm still not. I'm not interested in their souls because very few men have souls. When you find one that has, it's worth it. Most of them are so trivial.
I did say that.
You did say that.
And I still think it, but I don't think I should have said it.
Well, it's very honest of you. Very few men have souls.
I think that's harsh and a bit glib, and I don't like being glib, but I am sometimes. I think that men are sometimes afraid to be serious.
Right.
I'll amend it.
Okay. But that's different. That's quite different to they don't have souls, isn't it?
Yes. I'm allowed to be different.
Yeah, no, sure. Sorry, I didn't mean to antagonise you. Okay, here's your next one. I'm in my Ozempic era.
Well, I certainly didn't say that.
What? No, you didn't say that. What's your Ozempic take?
Nil. I've never taken Ozempic.
Do you have an opinion on it, on people?
Yes, I don't think you should take medicines that are not designed for what is wrong with you. Ozempic is, I believe, something that diabetics take.
Yes.
Well, if you're not diabetic, you shouldn't take it.
Right. That's your opinion.
And I know how awful it is to be fat because I've been fat all my life. And it's amazing that you haven't mentioned that. And thank you for not mentioning it because it's embarrassing.
I wouldn't have, just so you know, I would have never brought it up, and I certainly didn't even know how to react when you said it.
Well, I'm embarrassed by it. And
why are you embarrassed by it, though?
Because it's fucking horrible. Have great belly and be overweight.
But we're just conditioned to. But people are conditioned to think it's horrible. It's not horrible, is it?
I think it is horrible because it's not healthy, and I shouldn't have been in. I shouldn't be in a wheelchair and with a walker. But it's because I'm too fat and I didn't exercise, etc., etc. But I wouldn't take Ozempic. I think that is not good.
Okay.
And I wouldn't have a tummy tuck or what they do something inside you.
Liposuction.
And you mean a gastric band?
Oh, the gastric band, yeah.
That's a good name for a musical outfit, isn't it, actually?
Gastric band.
Gastric band.
Yeah.
Is there one? Is there one called gastric?
Probably. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I imagine there is.
I think that would be quite a good title.
Yeah. But you'd never have a gastric band?
Never.
Okay.
Never have operations you don't need.
Okay. It's good advice.
It is good advice.
Yeah. Ben, what's your take on Ozempic and stuff like that?
I totally agree. I wouldn't. Don't agree with it.
Ben's dabbled. He had a.
What do you mean doubled?
He had a bit. He tried some. Are you on it now?
No, not now.
No, he wasn't.
You took it?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
You shouldn't, darling. Honestly.
Sorry, Miriam.
It's not. You mustn't do that.
I won't.
I tottered, and I could feel she was tottering too. And I thought.
Oh yes, that is true.
Oh, we're not even finished. Yeah. So,
that refers to Her Majesty
yes,
Queen
you were
Camilla. Yes, it
curtsying
was
to Queen Camilla, and you almost lost your balance.
Oh, it was so embarrassing. That
So what
really
happened?
was a moment of horror because I wanted to show respect because I love that lady. I think she's terrific, and they're very happy together. And I wanted to curtsy, but you see, when you're 85 and you've got not very good legs and all the rest of it, and I thought I'd do it without the stick. Foolish. So I did what I thought was a curtsy, but it turned into a totter. And then I realised that I was going to fall. And so she put out her hand and I clutched it. And I pulled her towards me. And there was a moment when it could have been a sort of lesbian embrace. Except that would have curdled her blood. And ultimately, I regained my composure.
Oh, thank goodness.
And I didn't pull her to the ground. But it could have been a very ugly moment.
Yeah, that could
and
have
a
been.
fantastic photo opportunity.
Well dodged. Now, as you said, you were a massive fan of the Royals. You've been quite outspoken about the Crown. You're not a fan.
I don't think that people's actual lives, who are still alive, should be written about and made into an entertainment.
Fine.
I found that very upsetting. And Amy Roberts, who is the designer of all the clothes, I love her. And I found it very difficult not to watch because I know how good she is. But I just can't accept it.
No.
It's cruel.
Fair enough. Now, we've got one left. You've got all 4 right so far. But again, there's no stakes. Did you or did you not say this? It's for children. If your balls have dropped, then it's time to go on to other things.
I think I did say that.
You did say that. Do you know what you were talking about?
I was talking about Harry Potter.
You were. Adult Harry Potter fans.
Yeah.
If their balls have dropped, move on.
Yes, and I explained to you why I feel like that, but I forget it's part of their childhood.
Yeah.
So I rescind it. I was wrong to say that.
Miriam, you got all 5 correct. Well done. Great work.
I know who I am, obviously.
Do you feel anything at all? Oh, no, I've accidentally. There we go. Do you feel anything at all in your victory?
Yes, I know myself.
Yeah.
And that I think is not a bad thing.
It's healthy. That's good. Now, we've come to the end of the podcast. You've been marvellous.
Have I?
Yeah, absolutely marvellous.
You think you've got enough material to...
We've got more than enough. We've got
That's
loads.
what they always say.
You've been. I mean, I'm not in the edit, but we have definitely got more than enough.
Good.
Now we like to end the podcast on a big moment. So my question is quite a difficult one. Could you share the best piece of advice you've ever received, or the best piece of advice you've ever given, or even a good one?
Well, I think the best piece of advice is the one that I give, but I mean many people have given it. I know it in Latin, which is carpe diem, which means seize the day, and it means do it now, don't wait. Have the courage to pursue what you want. Go after it now.
Okay, but that you don't include that sort of shagging in that, do you?
You see, that's what men do. Very good example.
Sorry. I was just doing a callback to what you said to me right at the beginning, but I'm a prick. Okay, please give it up for Miriam Margolyes, everybody!
You're not a prick.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Romesh Ranganathan Show. I've been told that some of you are watching this, enjoying it, wallowing in it, but you still haven't subscribed. That's mad behaviour. You're going to miss episodes. Very silly. So follow and subscribe to the Romesh Ranganathan Show on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. We drop new episodes every Monday and Thursday. On Monday, I'm here with amazing guests talking about their career, what they're up to, having a laugh with them. And then on Thursdays, I'm joined by my mum, widely regarded as the audience's favourite Ranganathan. And we answer your questions, your stories, and your family dilemmas. So I'll see you on Thursday when I'm back here with my mum, Shanti. Send your questions and stories to podcast@rangaby.com. Voice note or text on 07731 623 355. We genuinely love hearing from you, and there's a good chance you'll hear yourself on the show. See you next time.
Oh, shut up, Romesh.